let's do this problem right here. The question is asking let A is this matrix, and first question is find the best description of row A, column A, and the null space A. So let's first of all I have to do the Gauss Jordan to answer these questions. So let's copy this matrix down. It's going to be 1 minus 1 2 2 1 3, and we have minus 2 5 minus 5. So this is our matrix, and if you see, I can eliminate the, I have to bring all the value below the pivots equal to 0. So in this case I can eliminate the third row first column by adding the second row with the first third row. So let's do this. 1 minus 1 2 2 1 3, and if I add the second row with the third row, this will become 0, and this will become 6, and also this will become minus 2. Then if I continue, and if I want to make this make the second row into 0, I can multiply the first row by negative 2 and add it to the second row. So if I do that, I will get minus 1 minus 1 2, and this is going to be minus 2 r1 plus r2, which will give us 0, and minus 2 times minus 1 is going to be plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 is going to be 3, and then minus 2 times 2 is going to be minus 4 plus 3 is going to be minus 1, and the third column is going to be 0 6 minus 2, and if you notice that second row third row is multiplication of 2 times multiplication of second row. Therefore what I can do is I can multiply the second row by negative 2 and add it to the third one to make this one completely 0. So if I do that, let's see what I get. 1 minus 1 2 0 3 minus 1, and if I multiply the second equation by negative 2, it's going to become negative 2 r2 plus r3, and if I do that, this will become 0. Then I have to make this one into 1. To do that, I can divide this one by 3. So if I do that, 1 minus 1 2 0 1 minus 1 by 3, and the bottom one is going to be 0 0 0. I can eliminate the second column of the first row by adding the second row with the first row. So if I do that, r1 plus r2 will become 1 0, and minus 1 over 3 plus 2 is going to be, I can write the 2 as 6 over 3, so 6 over 3 minus 1 over 3 is going to be 5 over 3. 5 over 3, and the second column is going to be 0 1 minus 1 over 3, and the third row is going to be 0 0 0. Now I have brought this matrix into full Gauss Jordan pattern. Therefore I can solve these questions. The first question is asking find the best description of row A. So in this case, what I have to do, I have to find the column, find the rows that has leading ones. So if you see, the first row has a pivot, second row also has a pivot. Therefore these two are going to be my row space. So if you see the original matrix, we have 1 minus 2 2 1 3. That's what we have to write when we answer this question. So therefore row space A is equal to span of 1 minus 1 2 2 1 3, and this is the answer for the first question. And the second question is asking find the best description for the column. In this case, we have to give the columns that have leading ones. So if you see, first column has leading one, second column has leading one. Therefore these are the two columns that's going to be in the column space of A. So the answer is going to be column space of A is equal to span of 1 2 minus 2, and then second one is going to be minus 1 1 5, and this is the answer for the second question. The third question is asking find the best description for null space A. So to do this one, I had to bring this one into null space. So null space is basically Ax is equal to capital 0, which means if I bring this Gauss Jordan pattern, it's going to be 1 0 5 over 3, and the other side we are going to have 0. And the same thing goes to all the rows. So second row is going to be 0 1 minus 1 over 3 0, and the last one is going to be 0 0 0 0. if you notice that we have leading one in the first column and second column, third column doesn't have a pivot, therefore this is going to be my free variable. So let's say I'm considering this one as x by z, so therefore z is going to be my free variable. C is free variable, so I have to answer everything in terms of free variable. So let's form the equations. For the first row is going to be x plus 5 over 3, z is equal to 0. So I can say x is equal to minus 5 over 3 z, and y, the second row is going to give this equation, y minus 1 over 3 z is equal to 0. I can find the y in terms of free variable by bringing this one to the other side. So it's going to be y is equal to 1 over 3 z, and z is going to be itself because it's a free variable. Now I can arrange this in a pattern. So x y z, I'm ordering in x y z, so it's going to be minus 5 over 3 z comma minus plus 1 over 3 z comma z is going to be my null space, but I have to bring the z in front of this one. So if I take this z common, it's going to be minus 5 over 3, 1 over 3, and this is going to be 1. And finally I have to write this one as null space A is equal to span of. So when I write the span, I have to remove this z because z can be any real numbers. So we shouldn't put that, because if I put that, it means infinitely many solutions. We want the one simple solution. So in this case, null space is going to be span of minus 5 over 3, comma 1 over 3, comma 1. So that's the final answer for this question. And that's all about it. I hope you guys like this video. See you next time.